Morning. Hi, everyone. Hi, Liwen. Welcome. Hi, Shael. Long time haven't seen you. Yeah, long time never see a lot of familiar names. I see a lot of familiar names in this class. Anyway, even if you are seeing me for the first time, please don't be shy. Make some noise in the chat box so that I know you are there. We can make friends. Tomorrow, good, Liwen. I haven't seen you for a while too. Okay, before we begin class, if you don't already know me, my name is Jai. I teach English from 1 to from 5, and I will be conducting today's lesson. Okay, so our focus in today's lesson, there's only two things. There's two things that I want to focus on. The first one is word map, as you can see on your notes, and the second one is your short communicative message. Okay, what is word map? When we move to word map, that is the part where we focus on learning new vocabularies, idioms, phrases, quotes, and we are going to use everything that is stated in the word map. Okay, not everything. We are going to use most of the words in a word map to apply into our short communicative message to further elevate our answer. All right. So before we continue, can I just check with everybody? Do you know if there is any long essay for your upcoming exam? One of the reason I am not covering the long essay is majority of my students tell me that there's no long essay in your first term exam. No? Let me know. Do let me know. While I wait for your answer, you don't know. Okay, it's okay. While I wait for your answer, let me share the soft copy notes onto the chat box. If you don't have a soft copy notes, you can refer to the chat box, okay? I'll send it there. Your exam is in July. Early July? Okay, guys, I'm sending over the first file. The first file is the first file is going to be the soft copy notes that we will be using today. I will also be sending the second file. The second file is the answer copy to the model paper at the end of these notes. So make sure you download the answer, okay? Okay. Okay, done. So everybody, look at the chat box. Can you quickly download? The first one, if you didn't download, is you don't want to download, it's fine. But the second one is important because the second file is for your model paper at the end of today's notes. That is for your own practice, which I will not be covering. Okay, so yep. All right. So before we begin our seminar, right, I just want to remind everybody to, to make sure that today's lesson is effective. There are a few things that I want everybody to do lah. Okay. Number one, please engage in the class. Like right now in the chat box is pretty quiet. I'm not sure if everybody is still very tired, just woke up from your sleep, haven't had your breakfast, but do keep the conversation going. I like interaction in the chat box. Hi, yes, that's it. That's how you do it. Good job. Yes, don't be shy to talk to me, okay? I don't bite. And in my class, I welcome any form of question. Of course, it must be logical and related to our lesson. So feel free to ask me anything. If you think that the class is a bit too fast or too slow, let me know in the chat box. That's how we ensure effective lesson online. Otherwise, I don't know, right? And number two, I want everybody to keep an open mind in today's lesson. Open mind means, sometimes when you learn new things, you'll be like, teacher, very difficult leh. I don't want to learn leh. I don't want, why so difficult one? The moment you think that way, you are shutting your brain from learning anything new. So try to keep an open mind. If you can pick up something from today's class, that would be good. If you feel that it's too difficult, well, at least you know about that thing, right? So yes, that's what I want everybody to do today. All right, so If you have no question, if you are ready to start the class, can you please type in the chat box? Everybody, let's go. Can you type let's go in the chat box? Yay, I love the spirit. Yes, that's how we go. Whoa. Okay, good. Everyone, okay, keep it up. Yeah, I like this. I like the vibes in the chat box now. Okay, so anyway, everybody, if you don't have a notes, it's fine. You can just take out a piece of paper. You don't want to bother about the online copy also, it's fine. Just take out a piece of paper and write down important things, okay? No problem, no problem. Okay, so what is important thing, I'll let you know. Like for example, for what I am showing you right now, it's okay. This one you don't have to copy. If you don't have the notes, you don't have to copy. Okay, but let me tell you, what is this A2 and B1? This is the official marking scheme for your English exam if you haven't already know. But to put it simply, when you see this B1, B1 is basically the A plus, oh my goodness. B1 is equivalent to your A plus in your English exam. Meaning to say, whatever that you are seeing here, it's a checklist for you to get A plus in English. So if you have been wondering, teacher, I've been working very hard, I've been trying very hard to move my marks from A to A plus. Why am I not making it? What's wrong with my English? Why can't I get A plus? So probably you want to check if you have done all these things stated in the list here. So let's go through very quickly, yeah. In PT3, in Form 3, if you want to get A plus in your English, number one, you must know how to create compound sentence that includes fanboys and I saw a wabab. What is this fanboys and I saw a wabab? It's your connector, it's your conjunction, it's your kata hubung. If you still don't know what is this fanboy and I saw a wabab, you can have a look on the right-hand side. All this thing. For and nor, but, or, yet, so, if, seen, as, when, although, blah, 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 blah. So if you are asking me, teacher, on my essay, I did use fanboys, but why still no A plus? Because probably you didn't use this. I saw a wabab. So in order to get A plus, you must use a combination of these two. Okay, so this is the first checklist. Number two, you must also know how to create complex sentence with time clause, which if you don't know, and if you are my student, we are going to cover this in June lesson, okay? But unfortunately, for those of you who are not my students, I don't want to focus on this. I want to focus on word map today, all right? But if you're interested to know more, you can text me and I'll explain to you. Okay, number two, when it comes to tenses, make sure you know how to use present tense, past tense, future tense, advanced modal verb. What is advanced modal verb? Shall, should, will, would, may, might, all these are advanced modal verb. Okay, next, when you are writing story writing, you must know how to use correct order of adjective, comparative adjective, which you have learned in Form 1. Okay, this one I've wrongly put. This is adverbial phrase. So adverbial phrase, all these are the criteria lah. Okay, so later I will be showing you how do you play around with your substitution and spoken disclosure in your short writing. So this is just for you to know. All right, so if you have no question, let's move on to the next page. Everybody, come, let's go. All right, what you are seeing over here, it's a past year question from 2023 SMK Damansara Jaya. Any SMK DJ student here? You can say hi. So this is actually a question, hi. This is actually a question from your senior. Ooh. So if you are from DJ or even if you're not, just read through and you can have an idea of what kind of questions to expect in an upcoming exam. Okay, so for this part, let me show you what are the criteria or what are the things that you have to do in order to receive A plus in your essay for short writing. Okay, let's go through the question first. Come, read the message from your friend Aru. Hi, how have you been? As for me, I am quite well. However, I'm feeling rather bored at home and this is only the start of the school holiday. Perhaps you can give me some tips on how to spend a long vacation. Should I go on a trip, spend time with others, learn a new hobby, or do something else? Regards, Aru. So 80 words, write a message to Aru giving some advice. Mainly, in this essay, we can see that Aru is actually asking for ideas. This is the main thing here, okay? So let's look at how did this student of mine manage to get A+ from this question. So I'm going to highlight what are the words that help this student to get A+ so that you have a rough idea, okay? So first of all, I love the way this students begin her essay. It's been good. Thanks. I see that you are out of ideas and how to spend this school holiday. Let me give you my 2 cents. Everyone, can you look at the word 2 cents? Okay, this is a word that I want everybody to know for today. If you haven't heard of this word before, very useful when it comes to your 80 words essay, especially when you are writing your introduction. So what is the meaning of 2 cents? 2 cents is actually an idiom. When I write I, can you see or not? This I is actually idiom. So 2 cents means opinion. It's a, how do I say? It's an B1 word, meaning to say it will help you to push your essay further. So student, if you haven't heard of this word, can you please highlight the word 2 cents for me? Write down the meaning, opinion, apply in your essay. Okay, continue. What else did this student do that helped her to get A+ in her essay? She uses the word well. I know that you are an extrovert. Some students will be like, hey, how come you never see before? I used in class before. Okay, so some students will be like, teacher, what is the meaning of well? It's very difficult for me to explain the meaning because well is basically, how do I say, a spoken words that doesn't really have a real meaning. It's like when you need time to think, right? You will be like, well, so it's a very nice word to use when you need some pausing, when you need time to think, when you want to connect from one sentence to another sentence. Okay, so well, I know that you are an extrovert, so perhaps you can spend some time with your friends outside. Vocabulary, perhaps. Students who do not know what is perhaps, can you please put it down? Perhaps means maybe. So again, this is an upgraded word. Maybe you could try going for a camping trip with your friends. I suggest you to hold a camping trip at the campsite near your house. You can grab this opportunity to create indelible memories. Everyone, this is a word that I often use in class as a Form 3. Stop using the word unforgettable. Time for you to pick up new word. Indelible comes from the word delete, cannot be deleted. When something cannot be deleted from your mind, it means that you will never, ever, ever, ever forget. So promise me that you can forget everything today, but you cannot forget the word indelible, cannot be removed. Exactly. You know, very often when you write your essay, right, in your conclusion, when you want to do your penutup, you always say, all in all, I have an unforgettable holiday. Change the word unforgettable to indelible. I have an indelible holiday. That's how you use the word indelible. Yeah, exactly, indelible ink. Okay, continue. What's more, there are many activities that are a walk in the park. A walk in the park, easy and pleasant, very easy to do, not very difficult. It doesn't add stress to me. For example, you can go fishing or have a barbecue party. So these are some words that probably can help you to elevate your essay in your upcoming exam. Okay, so with that in mind, yeah, some of you probably feel the stress already. Teacher, I'm not very good with vocabulary. How? Does that mean that I'm gonna die? No, that's why I want to give you your word map. Okay, so if you're not familiar with word map, come, I'll teach you how to use the word map to easily upgrade your essay in just like that. Really like that, I promise you. So guys, if you're ready, come, let's turn over to the next page, page 3. Now, for those of you who are not very familiar with the word map is taught based on theme. For example, our theme today, our focus today is going to talk about spare time. Do you know what is spare time? Your leisure activity, time when you are not studying, time when you're not doing anything that you have to do it on a daily basis. For example, your weekends, during your holiday, or maybe even before you sleep, that is your spare time. Okay, so our theme today is spare time, meaning to say any essay, any exam question that touches on spare time, ask about your spare time, you have to remember all the 9 words here. Now, can you have a look? Do you realize that my 9 words here is created based on SPARE, spare, TIME, time. So this is how I help you to force you to remember words that is related to questions that talks about spare time. Whenever question asks about what can I do during my free time, straight away you have to remember these 9 words because these 9 words can help you to upgrade your essay. Okay? Still don't have a clue? Don't worry, give me some time, I'll show you. But before that, let's link to your exam question. What kind of exam question can use these 9 words? Okay, we start by talking about your 80 words essay first, yeah? Okay, 80 words essay. Normally, when they ask you for holiday idea, right? Question always say, oh, there's an upcoming holiday. So where do you suggest I visit? Should I visit Terengganu? Should I visit Malacca? Should I visit Penang? So every time when question talks about holiday, you can use your spare time. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, whenever question asks you, I want to learn new skill. I want to learn new activity. What do you suggest me to learn? So again, that is related to spare time. Number 3, when they ask you for outing ideas. Outing ideas is also related to spare time. So everybody come, pick up your paper, your pen, start writing. Students without notes, this is important. You write down word map, 80 words essay. Okay. Questions that can use words related to spare times are, for example, holiday idea, outing suggestion, new skill, new activity. Okay, so for those of you who are wondering, teacher, what about long essay? My exam is coming out long essay. Long essay is also quite similar. If the question asks you to talk about your favorite holiday destination, your favorite pastime, your favorite activity, or even they ask about your favorite online games, all the activities that you do during your free time is also related to spare time. Okay, so let's put it down. For 120 words essay, favorite holiday destination, favorite pastime, or even favorite video games. Sorry, give me a moment, yeah. Okay, I'm back. All right, what is the meaning of pastime? Somebody asked. Come, let's look at the word pastime. Everyone. Okay, I do have to say there are a lot of common a lot of people actually misspell or misunderstood the word pastime. Be very careful. Sometimes you see the word pastime. know that these two words is actually not related. They are different meaning, okay? If I split the word into two, I will have two T's, correct? So when I split the words into two, it means that the time that has already passed. You know, when I talk about past tense is this past time. When I join the word together, I put it together, there's only one T. This is what we call my free time. So pastime, basically free time, your hobby. So pastime is equivalent to hobby. Okay, so guys, I hope I give you an idea. At least you know, at least you know for the next half an hour, all the 9 words that you are going to pick up, all the 9 words that you are going to learn is going to be applicable to all these questions. So in exam, in your upcoming exam, the moment you open up your exam paper and you see, it's about pastime. It's about new activity. Oh, I remember the 9 words. Then you write down the 9 words. So hopefully these 9 words can help you. Okay, so if you're ready, please pay attention in the next half an hour because I assure you that these words here will be useful to you. So to make this effective, everybody, even if you do not have the notes, you need to write down what are your spare time. Okay, students without notes, write down what are your spare times and also write a very brief meaning, a very brief explanation of the words. So get ready your highlighter. I will need your highlighter. Okay, so number 1, the first word is related to enjoy the sun. You know, a lot of the time during holiday, when we go on holiday, we choose to go to the beach. And when you go to the beach, you get to enjoy the sun. So a better word to say enjoy the sun, soak up the sun. Come, write down for me. Number 1, soak up the sun. Okay, enjoy the sun. Number 2, a picture conveys information more effectively than words. Let's say, when I want to drive to Terengganu, but I don't know the way. So what do? I will refer to the ways, I'll refer to Google Map, right? So why do I look at all the map instead of asking people? Because a picture paints 1,000 words. A picture paints 1,000 words. So it means that, you know, when I talk to you, right, I have to tell you a lot of things. I have to tell you, oh, you know, later when you reach the traffic light, you know, not the first one, okay? The second traffic light, you can turn left. After turning left, you go straight until you see the petrol station, and then you do this, you do that. Oh my God, so confusing. There are so many words. But the moment you open up the map clearly tells you the location very well. So picture paints 1,000 words is to remind us that picture can convey information more effectively. When I show you the picture, when I show you the drawing, you can understand better. Number 3, every time when your friend write you a message asking you for idea, where should I go during the holiday? What does that tell us about our friend? Our friends are confused, don't know what to do. That's why our friend is asking us for opinion, right? When someone is confused, we can say that the person is at sea. At sea. I know you are at sea on what to do for the upcoming holiday. Let me share with you my 2 cents. Okay. Number 4, when I introduce something to my friend, when I suggest my friend to go on a food hunt, that is because I know that my friend loves food. So when I recommend something, I always consider the interest, the likes of the person. So when we talk about interest, try to use this word. I'll show you how to use in a bit. You write down first. So number 4, write up one straight. Write up one street. Okay, what is the meaning of one street? Everyone, can you bracket the word one for me? Okay, this word changes according to sentence. If I am talking about you, then I would say right up your street. If I'm talking about my sister, right up her street. If I'm talking about my brother, right up his street. Or for example, if I'm talking about myself, I love English. I love teaching English. So English is right up my street. Okay? Okay, number 5. When I want to encourage everybody to go enjoy themselves, don't stress over the upcoming exam, just chill and relax, love your holiday, enjoy your holiday, I would say, hey, just go and eat, drink, and be merry. Eat, drink, and be merry. Okay, so guys, we are done with the first half of your spare time. So students who have just joined us, I want to remind you that we are now looking into word map, and these words will be useful to upgrade our essay in a bit. So every time when question talk about spare time, these are the words that we are going to use. So let's recap. What are the 5 words that we have just learned? S stands for soak up the sun. When you soak up the sun, it means that you enjoy the sun, okay? Number 2, picture paints 1,000 words. You only have to see the picture and you understand the whole situation. Just like how when you are lost in a new city, you take out your map and oh, I am at this place. So that is why picture paints 1,000 words, okay? When you are confused, you don't know where you are at sea. Why do we use the word at sea to describe confusing? The sea is very big. Imagine yourself being stuck in the middle of the sea. You look around, you're trying to locate where you are. You're trying to identify your location. You cannot because all you see is sky and also the seawater. So you are confused, you don't know where you are, you don't know what to do. We call it at sea. Number 4, when we describe someone's liking, what you like to do, your interest, we say right up your street. My mother loves cooking. Cooking is right up her street. Okay. Number 5, when you enjoy yourself, you go for a party, you go for a festive gathering, you go and eat, drink, and be merry. Okay, so if you're ready, let's look at our remaining 4 words, T-I-M-E. What does T-I-M-E stands for? 6, take a break. There's this very famous tagline from Kit Kat, take a break, take a Kit Kat. So why take a break, take a Kit Kat? Means forget about your stressful life. You just enjoy the Kit Kat and let your mind rest a bit. So of course, in exam, I cannot write take a break, take a Kit Kat. So what do? I upgrade the word and change to take a breather. Everyone, be careful how you spell the word breather. B-R-E-A-T-H-E-R. Breather. Breather means you take a break. Coming from the word breathe. When you breathe, you do. But if you are very stressed with your work, you're always studying, it feels like you don't have time to even breathe. That's why I'm telling you, chill, chill. Put your work aside, put your studies aside, take some time and breathe, breathe. Then you can relax. Okay. 7, you allow yourself to enjoy something, but unfortunately, more than it is good for you. So this is indulge in. When you enjoy too much. When you enjoy something too much, you indulge in. Okay, let's continue to the next one. Number 8, you use or enjoy something as much as possible, make the most of. For example, my holiday only comes once a month. So I will make sure that I enjoy to the maximum. I don't want to waste my holiday. I want to enjoy to the maximum. I make the most of my holiday. My holiday is 24 hours. Maybe I play until 23 hours. So you make the most of your holiday. Okay, so enjoy something as much as possible. All right, the last word we have starts from E. So E tells us that people learn from what happens to them. People learn from mistake. When you learn something, you gain experience. So experience is the mother of wisdom. Experience is the mother of wisdom. Experience is the mother of wisdom. What is the meaning of wisdom? Your intelligence, your smartness. So it means that the whole sentence tells us that it is experience that makes us smarter. All right, so here you go. These are your 9 words related to spare time. So let's look at it one more time, everybody. Number 1, soak up the sun. P, picture paints 1,000 words. A, at sea. 4, write up one street. 5, eat, drink, and be merry. 6, take a breather. 7, indulge in. 8, make the most of. 9, experience is the mother of wisdom. How can we use this in a sentence? I'll show you in a bit. But now, everyone, I want you to take a look at these 9 words one more time. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. My first challenge to you is, in these 2 minutes, I want you to memorize all the 9 words. It's okay if you cannot remember the meaning. I just want you to remember, soak up the sun. Picture paints 1,000 words. Experience is the mother of wisdom. So remember, remember, remember. The first step to learning vocabulary is to first remember the words first. Once you are done remembering the words, then the second step we go is to understand how to write it into a sentence. And before I can help you or show you how to put it into a sentence, I want everybody to take 2 minutes, memorize the 9 words. Okay? I'm going to start the timer, 2 minutes. And if you have any question, please let me know as well. Okay, the timer runs now. 2 minutes begin now. One more minute to go. I know it's quick. Just try your best. Who jotting my notes? Just try your best to remember. No, no stress, no worry, just try your best. So for the last few seconds, look at difficult to spell words. What are some of the words that you think is difficult to spell? Have a look, take a look. Okay, time's up, everyone. So any questions regarding the 9 words? Have you already memorized? If you think that, no, teacher, morning is not my time, morning is not my thing, I cannot do anything. It's okay. At least you remember the easy words like at sea. At sea is super easy, right? Soak up the sun is easy, right? You remember the easy word first. If you think that you cannot remember the 9 words, it's okay. You remember 2 words, you remember 3 words, at least something. I want you guys to pick up something from today's lesson. Okay? So now, the second challenge that we are going to do is to use these 9 words to build our sentence. Your challenge is when I am building the sentence for you, I will need you to recall the words. I'm going to tell you, guys, what is the word map as? Can you give me 4 words? You are supposed to remember, soak up the sun, soak up the sun. Then you write down, soak up the sun. That's how you actually train your memory muscle to be stronger over time, and you can remember things more. Okay, let's try that. Even if you have never done that before, let's try that. So come, everyone, if you have no question, let's turn to page number 4. Okay, so when you come to this page, try not to refer to the previous page. If you have a book, maybe you want to fold your book, maybe you want to take a piece of paper to cover it. Okay, so guys, the first word is going to relate to the word map as. This is where I want you to vomit out all your 9 words related to spare time. Okay, so the first word, it's going to be related to S. Even if you cannot remember, look at the picture. Maybe the picture will help you to recall what you have learned just now, right? Okay, so everyone, the first word is easy. 4 words starting with S. Very good. Thank you. My chat box is flooded with all the words. Good job for remembering. Okay, so if you can remember, come, let's start writing. While on holiday in Pulau Sepadan, while holiday in Pulau Sepadan, comma, we plan to relax on the beach and okay, everyone, go. Put down your word map S. I'm not going to write first. I want you to take some time to recall. Good job. The 4 words beginning with S. Write down on your notes. Write down on your notes. S stands for 4 word map. S is your word map. Very good. Very good. Thank you for trying, everyone. Once you are ready, can you please look at the screen and check your answer? Okay, we are not there yet. You can put a full stop here, but I want to continue writing. I'm going to teach you new words as well. So continue. We plan to relax on the beach and soak up the sun for hours on and full stop. So this is how I help you to remember your words. Okay, 2 minutes, you remember, you vomit out, you write down. You memorize, you write down. This is how you strengthen your memory. Because a lot of the time students will tell me, teacher, I cannot. During class, when you teach me the vocabulary, I can remember. But when it comes to exam, I can't recall the word. Because what you didn't do is, you didn't try to remember, you didn't try to write it down. So once you remember, you have to write it down to strengthen your memory. Now, coming back to this question, yeah, those of you who do not know Pulau Sepadan, here is a beautiful picture of Pulau Sepadan. And in case you haven't heard of this place, both also can, Mildred. Both sentences are correct. Okay, if you haven't heard of this place, this is in Borneo, Sabah, Sarawak, that side. Okay, so coming back to here, someone is asking me, teacher, what is the meaning of on end? On end means continuously or non-stop. Oh, I'm missing out the word. Now I understand what you are talking about. Sorry, While on holiday in Pulau, we plan to relax on the beach to soak up the sun and soak up the sun. Both is correct. I'm so sorry. I just realized the missing word. Okay, let's go. Now, the first one is easy. The second one, it's a bit longer, everyone. But if you cannot remember, let's look at the picture. Maybe the picture can help you. So something to do with 1,000 word, something to do with P. Look at this. Very good. You can remember. Good job, Mingye. Okay, so come, everybody, let's start writing. S, put down your word map P. 5 words. Put down your word map P. 5 words. Five words, comma, comma. Ready? Check your answer. Let's continue. It would be better for me. It would be better for me to draw out a map with the direction to the place. Full stop. Okay. So far, so good. Everybody can keep up. So I see some students who have joined us late. I hope you understand what we are doing. But if you don't understand, you feel confused, you don't understand what we are doing, please let me know in the chat box. You just have to tell me, teacher, confused. Teacher, I am very confused. Okay, so if you're ready, let's continue to the next one, yeah? Number 3 is easy. The picture already tell you everything. So that's why now you understand better what is a picture paints 1,000 words. You see, I don't have to write anything, and I believe 90% of the people, 90% of the students in this class know what is the next word. All I have to do is to show you a picture, right? A picture paints 1,000 words is exactly what it means here. Good job. Thank you for telling me. So guys, for the third word map, it's going to start with A. So try to recall, what is this A? When you are ready. Very good. Good job. Let's start writing. Being a baby boomer. Being a baby boomer. Wow, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Good, good, good. I love the vibe. I love how you guys are so positive. Good job, good job. All right, but before we continue, what is the meaning of baby boomer? Baby boomer are basically describing the generation that your parents are living in. Okay, so the generation that your parents are living in is what we call baby boomer. Fun fact, sorry, not fun fact. Very quick question. Anybody know what is the generation of yours called? Your generation. What is your generation called? Anybody? Yeah, correct. Yes, the generation that you are in is what we call Gen Z, Gen Z, Gen Z. But your parents' generation is what we call baby boomer. So being a baby boomer, comma, my parents is, okay, word map A, 2 words only, everybody, go, put it down. Word map A, 2 words, put it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Double check your answer on the screen. Thank you. Very good. Let's finish up our sentence. With the new computer system. You know, if you have a girlfriend and then your girlfriend suddenly break up with you, right? Oh, sorry, thank you. Yes, should be my parents. Not my parents, is. And then your girlfriend suddenly break up with you, right? You'll be like, huh? What happened? Why? Why so sudden? So it means that you are at sea as to why your girlfriend break up with you suddenly. I'm confused. Why? Why? What have I done wrong that my girlfriend just break up with me? Okay, very good. Let's move on to the next word map, R. Okay, the next word map is R. Hint to you, forwards. Okay, forwards. Students who cannot remember what is the word R, don't see first, don't look at the page first. What you can try to force yourself to remember, look at this picture. The next word is related to this picture. Where is this picture? Very good. Thank you, Joanne. Good job. Thank you, everybody who have given me the answer. Let's go. Good job, Minyi. Okay, let's go. Please start writing. I am not surprised that I am not surprised that Isaac, or you can use any name you like. I'm going to use Isaac. Feel free to change the name. Won the competition. Won the competition because dancing is. Okay, go. Put down your word map. I almost wrote the answer here. Forwards. Remember, Isaac is a male, so there is one word that you need to change in a word map. Forwards. When you are ready, please double check your answer before you check the screen. Yes, Joanne. Thank you. Five, four, three, two, one. I saw some mistake there, but it's okay. Can you please double check your answer? Isaac is a male, so we need to use history. Number two, look at the picture one more time. I purposely show you this picture to tell you that if you want to go to this place, you need to walk up. So we must always use right up his street. Why do we use right up his street? Because it's something that he is good at. When you are good at something, it will bring you up. Okay, right up his street. And yes, the correct way to write surprise should be D. Can I also have everybody look at the word surprise one more time? Because a lot of the time when I mark essay, right, common spelling mistake is students forget the R. So can you please double check? Your surprise comes with the R, S-U-R, surprise. Very good. Okay, we are halfway there already for number 5. Number 5 is a word map E. We use the word map E to describe how you can enjoy your day. You just go out and have fun. Okay, so everyone, let's continue. Exam is over. Number 5. Exam is over. And it's now time. And it's now time to, okay, go. Put down your word map E. 5 words. 5 words. Word map E. Exclamation mark. Very good. Thank you, everybody. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, Joanne, Lee Wen, Minnie. Very good. Very good. Yes, eat, drink, and be merry. I just have to say, guys, you guys have been doing very well. Congratulations for at least remembering 5 of these words. See, It's very simple. All you need to do is to give yourself 2 minutes to try to remember as much as possible. And then the next few minutes, you write it down. So hopefully through all these sentences here, you have a better and a clearer idea of how to use these words into your essay, okay? Or into a sentence. Now, moving on to the next 4. Our remaining 4 words is going to be related to T-I-M-E, okay? So, for T-I-M-E, let's start. Question 6. Everybody start writing. After a long day of meetings. After a long day of meeting. Comma. She decided to. She decided to. Word map T. 3 words. If you cannot remember the word T, look at me. When I have a long day of meeting, I don't even have time to do this. So after a long day of meeting, I told myself, it's okay, let's go and okay, go. Write it down. Word map T. 3 words. Write it down. Word map T. Good job. Mingyi, correct. Joanne, correct. Shail, correct. Li Wen, correct. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody check your answer one more time. Continue our sentence. Take a breather and enjoy. A peaceful walk in the park. Am I going too fast? Is it too fast for you guys? Anybody cannot keep up? Okay, good job. Okay, question 7. Word map I. Look at the picture. That picture is me. That's why I have a very big pimple now. So I have a super big pimple on my chin here. So what have I done? Look at the picture. The picture, this person here is enjoying too much, having too much chocolate, beginning with word map I. Beginning with word map I. Let's go, everybody. Good job, Joanne. Correct. Yuanqi, correct. Okay, let's go. After weeks of strict dieting, after weeks of strict dieting, comma, after weeks of strict dieting, comma, she decided to word map I. Word map I. Who words? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, Li Wen. Good job, Hui En. Everybody else, please check your answer in the chat box. Let's continue. A decadent slice. A decadent slice of chocolate cake. Anybody here is a big fan of chocolate cake? I especially love those moist one, you know, they comes with a thick layer of chocolate, and then every bite you take is like, oh, so every time when I have chocolate cake, I don't just eat one slice, you know, I eat 2 slices, I eat 3 slices. So what have I done? I indulge in. I know it's not very good, but I allow myself to indulge in. I allow myself to have more than that. Oh no, every bite feels like diabetes. Does that mean you don't enjoy it? I love it. It's like heaven. Every bite feels like heaven to me, not feels like diabetes. Okay, now what is the meaning of decadent? Decadent here refers to luxurious. It's like very premium, luxurious, premium slice. Very good. I love it. Okay, good, good, good. All good. We are almost there. We are now moving to M. So hint, M is forwards. Word map M is forwards. We are using 90%. We use the time well. Okay, if you're ready, start writing. After the passing of his mother. After the passing of his mother, comma, he decided to live life without regret and to word map M. Put it down. Word map M. Forwards. Thank you, Minnie. Good job. Good job, Hui En. 5, 4, 3. Good job, Joanne. 2, 1. Double check. His life. Do you understand what does it mean? So the whole sentence is telling you after the passing of his mother. What is the meaning of passing of his mother? After the death of his mother. I don't really like to use the word death. I feel like when we use the word death, it's like, the mother died. I feel like there's no compassion in a sentence. That's why every time when I talk about somebody dying, I don't use the word dying. I prefer the word passing. But it's a personal choice. It's a preference, up to you. But for those of you who are wondering, passing of his mother means the death of his mother. So after the mother passed away, he decided to live life without regret. He realized that life is so short. Whatever I want to do it. YOLO. You know, if I want to live a good life, then I need to make sure I really appreciate this time, use my time well, make the most of his life. Okay, very well. The last one is the most difficult one because the last word is the longest word. We are going to look at. Yes, exactly, Fami. You understand what I mean. Good. Finally. Yeah. So come, everybody. The last word is the most difficult, but it's the most useful word. Come. We have the word map E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 word. Word map E. 6 word. Mingy remember, Liwen remember. Good job. Okay, the rest. Let's write it down. Thank you, Joanne. You are correct as well. Let's start writing. A few years ago, comma, I couldn't even get behind the wheels. Anybody have any idea what is the meaning of get behind the wheels? What is the meaning of get behind the wheels? Very good. Thank you. Yes. So if you get behind the wheels means you drive the car. So get behind the wheels means drive. Continue writing. Without having panic attacks. Without having panic attacks. But, comma, with practice. Guys, can you tell me, should I spell practice with S or should I spell practice with C? Which one is the right one? Hey, good job. Everybody is correct. Yes, the correct spelling for this sentence is C. C is a noun. C is kata nama. So if I am using kata nama, then we have to use C. So basically, CE is latihan. With latihan, I become better. If I use S, S is kata kerja, latih. So that's why over here, we are looking at kata nama. We need to use C. So with practice, comma, I'm much calmer and can drive with no problems. With no problem, sorry. Okay. So how do I use the long sentence in my essay? When we use word map E, we can use it as moral value. Like, what can I learn after this event? Just like every time after you have written a story writing, your last paragraph, you are supposed to tell me what is the moral value? What is the lesson learned from the story? So every time when you want to use your word map E, you are not very sure how to fit it into your sentence. No, you don't. You don't fit it into the sentence. What you do is you can use the word indeed, comma. Okay, go. Put down your word map E. Indeed, comma. Put down your word map E. Put down your word map E. Some of you may need a little bit more time. I'll give you a little bit more time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Double check. Experience is the mother of wisdom. So I'll repeat one more time. Experience is the mother of wisdom is actually a quote, very long quote to tell you about how, experiences teaches us things. Or in another word, practice makes perfect. Or in another word, mistake makes us a stronger person. So if we want to use such a long sentence in our essay, the easiest way to put it into our essay is with the word indeed. What is the meaning of indeed? Definitely, surely, I can confirm. Experience is the mother of wisdom. So every time when you are putting down quotes, you are putting down idioms, long phrases that talks about moral value, always remember your best friend, it's going to be the word indeed. Okay? Okay, so let's put it down before we continue. Indeed means surely. Indeed means definitely. Now, everyone, give yourself a clap. Yay! Good job for remembering the 9 words here on a Sunday morning. On a Sunday morning, you chose to wake up and remember these 9 words. You can remember these 9 words. Good job. So don't just memorize the 9 words. You need to learn to use it in your exam. Okay? Always remember, don't just learn vocabulary and you don't use it. If you don't use it, then why are you learning it? Correct or not? So remember to apply it into your essay, which is what we are going to look at on the next page. So if you have no question with the 9 words, come, let's turn over to page 5. Anybody has any question before we continue? Okay, good job. Let's go. All right, so for the remaining 1 hour, we are going to look at short writing, your 80 words essay, your email writing, message writing, your postcard writing. So every time when your essay question asks about 80 words essay, it's always about you giving advice to your friend, right? So some of the words that I have given you here are basically useful words to apply into your short writing, other than the word map spare time. Spare time, the word map spare time is only applicable to essays related to spare time. But what you are seeing on page 5 are words that you always use when you give your advice, when you give your comment. Let's look at the first one. Come, instead of saying, let me give you some idea, let me share with you what I think, we can say, let me give you a friendly word of advice. Let me give a word in your ear. So try to remember them, use it if possible. Okay? Okay, next one. Pass on. Be very careful how you use this word, yeah. If you use it wrongly, pass on can means mati kong kiao. My grandmother has passed on. So if I say my grandmother has passed on, my grandmother died. My grandmother died, my grandmother passed away. So if you want to use pass on to give advice, you must pass on some useful advice. These words behind are super important. Otherwise, it will bring out a different meaning. Okay? I hope I can pass on some useful advice to you. If you are smart enough, you will realize that, hey teacher, then can I combine friendly word of advice here? Yes. I hope I can pass on a friendly word of advice to you. I hope I can pass on a word in your ear. So this is how you can elevate. But again, in my class, I like to tell students to learn according to your level. If you think that this is too much, fine, you learn the first one or you learn the second one. But if you think your brain can take it, you are up for the challenge, you combine option 1 and 2 together. So you join these two together and make it into a perfect sentence. Okay? So those of you who need meaning, pass on means share. In Chinese, it's called 分享. 2 cents, we talked about it at the beginning of our lesson. So I'm not gonna dwell deeper into this. Next, give one's best shot. When can we use give one best shot? Usually when we are trying to do closing. What is closing? Conclusion, penutup. It is the last match tomorrow. Give it your best shot. Maybe my friend writes to me and asks me for advice on how to cope with stress in exam. So after giving advice, then I'll tell my friend, don't worry, just give it your best shot. Just do your best. So when you ask someone to give their best shot, you are asking them to do their best. Okay. Lastly, the 6 sentences here are different ways to give suggestion. Let's say I want my friend to try out a new sports, then I can say, I suggest you join football club. I suggest you play badminton. Now, everyone, do you see the pattern? When you use the word I suggest you must comes with verb, must come with action, must come with kata kerja, just like the word at. All right? Why don't you? Again, if you want to try to elevate your essay, try to change your sentence into a question. Whenever I give my suggestion, rather than just telling you, I think you should do this, I think you should do this, we can upgrade it and change it to a question. Why don't you do this? I hope everybody can give this a try. This will make your short writing essay much more interesting. Okay? Next, if I were you, I would buy. If I were you, I would buy him a nice t-shirt or something like that. Your dad's into fashionable clothes. Number 4, the 4th way. I reckon you should ask for a raise. Now, everyone, can you pay attention to the word reckon? Reckon basically means think. I think you should. That is my opinion. I think you should ask for a raise. Okay? I think it would be best if you let me do it. You look really tired. Last method. I wouldn't do that if I were in your shoe. What is the meaning of in your shoe? If you are in someone's shoe, you are in the situation. I wouldn't do that if I were in your shoe. I can also say, if I were in your shoe, I would. So guys, again, I join everything together. If you realize this part here and this part here, you can join it together. So if I were in your shoe, I would. Yes, in their perspective, in their situation. It's not just perspective. Perspective is thinking, but I am referring to situation. If I am put in their situation, this is what I do. Okay, so everyone, I encourage you to try one of the 6 sentences here, into your essay later. Okay, try to take up the challenge yourself to try something new, and that's how you improve. Don't always use the same method. If you always use the same method, do things the same way, you will never learn. You will always be at that level. So challenge yourself, step out of your comfort zone to use ways that you have never used before. Okay, but remember, the 6 sentences here is commonly used for suggestion. Okay, so everyone, come, let's look at our question today. Let's go on the next page. Okay, very quickly, everyone, help me to read through the question first. Give me a while. I need to go to the toilet. I'm so sorry. Please excuse me. So please read through the question first. I'll be back very soon. Hi, I'm back. Okay, everyone. Now, I assume that you have already read the question, yeah? Whether you understand or not, that's another question. But always remember, step number 1, when it comes to essay question, regardless of 80 words essay or long essay, step number 1 is always to analyze the question. So to analyze the question, we always look for 4 things in my class. So 4 things are, number 1, subject. So those of you who have read the question, quickly identify your subject. You either take out your highlighter, you take out your red pen, you take out your blue pen, you make a marking on your question paper. If you don't have your soft copy, it's okay. You write down what is your subject. Students who do not know what is subject is human. So who do you see in the question? Please make a marking. If you see more than one name, you make 2 markings. If you see only one name, then you make 1 marking. Okay? Okay, next, can you identify the topic? Know that topic and questions are 2 different things. Topic is the main idea of the whole email. Topic is the main reason why your friend is writing to you. Topic is usually found in the first or 2 sentences. Okay? Next, can you identify what do you have to answer? What is the questions asked here? Finally, the last thing that you want to take note of is the format asked. So everyone, this is one of the things that I have my students do in class. Every single time when you read through the question, you must look for your STQF, subject, topic, question format. Okay, let's just give you a little bit more preparation on what to expect in your upcoming exam. Under 80 words essay, there can be 3 types of format asked. Okay, what are the 3 types of format? Email is one of their favorite. Sometimes they ask message. Very rarely, but it is in your syllabus, they will ask you to write postcard. Does it matter? A little bit. So if they ask email, you have the email format to follow. If they ask postcard, you have the postcard format to follow. The easiest to write is message because there isn't a lot of special format that you have to follow. Okay, so what is the special format that you have to be careful of? In exam, if they ask you for email, make sure you use email address. If they ask you for postcard, address. Like when I want to send this postcard to my friend, I have to use my friend's address. Okay, so students who have never seen postcard before, let me give you an idea. Yeah, usually in exam, they look like that. They split into half. This is the part where you write your essay. On the right-hand side, they will show you the stem. They will have lines here. So what are these lines? This is where you put name and then you put your friend's address. Okay, so now everyone, let's come back to the question. Let's identify my SPQF. Let's see if we have the same thing. Okay, subject, we have two markings here. One is Rina, one is Jolene. Next, what is the topic? Topic is not about school holiday. If you highlight school holiday, okay lah, no problem lah. But mainly over here, our main topic is we should go on a nature-based activity. We should go on a nature-based activity. This is the topic. This is the main reason why my friend is actually writing to me. Okay, question, what do we have to answer? Okay, in exam, question is super easy. All you need to do is to identify the question mark. When you see question mark, definitely you know that is the question. What activity should we do? So we have question here. Now, dwell deeper, read clearer, and you realize that the question actually gave you a few choices, right? We have hiking, whitewater rafting, bird watching, caving, abseiling, maybe something else. You can even suggest, oh, we should just go to the park and have a picnic. But we cannot say we should stay home and play video games because video games is not nature-based activity. Makes sense, right? Okay, last thing, format, email. Okay, now everyone, promise me that when you are doing your 80 words essay, you are going to try your best. You are going to give it your best shot to get at least 17 marks and above. Very easy, very doable, very possible. Because when it comes to email, right, all you need to do is to have 10 things. What are the 10 things? Come, I'll bring you one by one. Okay, let's look at the left-hand side of these notes here. Number one, the first thing you need is opening or introduction. Second thing you need is answer the question. Okay, so before we continue, if there's anyone here still starting off the essay with, how are you? I hope you are fine. I am in the pink of health. Please know that you are wasting your marks. Always remember to not spend time talking about, to not write sentences that doesn't really add marks. What are the sentences that add marks? When you straight away touch on my topic. So there isn't any point for you to actually start off your sentence with, how are you? I hope you are fine. Straight away, your first sentence, you touch on your topic. How do you touch on your topic? You give comment. What is your opinion on the topic? Do you think the topic is a good idea or a bad idea? So here, I want to remind everybody, you are not allowed to put negative idea in exam. You cannot say, I don't think we should go on a nature-based activity. Going on a nature-based activity is not good. Going on a nature-based activity sucks. No, you cannot do that. You can only give me positive answer. Okay? So positive answer usually will be good idea. But guys, since the word good is very often used, let's recap. What other words can we use instead of good? What do you guys think? Let's put it down. So number one, you need to comment on your topic. Excellent, very good. We can use excellent. We have good, we have excellent. Any more suggestion? Amazing. Yes. Wonderful, fantastic. So you see there are so many options. Then why are you still using good? If you are still using good, please stop this habit. If you have no idea, let's write it down. Know that I don't want you to use the word good anymore. We need to upgrade the word. okay? We need to upgrade the word. So when I am writing, when you see the arrow up means upgrade the word good. I'll answer you in a bit, yeah, for me. Okay, when we upgrade the word good, what are the choices we have? Of course, everything that I have received on the chat box now all are acceptable, but I don't want to confuse you. I'll just give you a few. So some of the easiest way to upgrade is using the word superb. Superb is one of the basic one, right? Okay, we have superb, we have marvelous, we have splendid. Okay, so what is, I'll answer the question in the chat box. What is the meaning of indelible? Indelible means you are very easily, if I just use the word gullible, let me just write down, yeah. This is a side question from the chat box, yeah. If I look at the word gullible, it's very similar to innocent. You are very innocent, that you don't have, yeah, you're very naive, that you don't really know how to think. Whatever people say, you just believe them. So people who are gullible, they trust too easily. So if I add on the word in, if I add on the imbohan, oops. If I add on the imbohan in front, it makes it into the opposite meaning. So ingullible refers to people who know how to think. They will not trust people easily. So if you are smart, or if you have experienced something, you will be ingullible. You will not trust people easily. So ingullible means you don't simply trust. Okay, so anyway, let's come back to our, does that count as stubborn? I think it's a little bit different. Yeah, it's different. So for example, I always tell my student, I don't understand why there are so many scam cases, love scam cases reported on the newspaper, but yet every day there are still people who fall into the love scam. People who fall into the love scam, they are gullible because they trust too easily. That's why they kena tipu lah with all the sweet talk and everything, right? But all of us here, we are smart. We know how to think. We are educated. So when somebody suddenly come and message us, hey, pretty, hey, handsome, I want to marry you, we'll be like, sure not, confirm is scam ah. So why do we have that thinking? Because we are ingullible. We are educated. We will not simply trust. Are we stubborn? No, we are just intelligent. So it's different from stubborn. Okay, so everyone come back to here, yeah? Okay, so just now I mentioned about how when you write your 80 words essay, you only need to have 10 things. The first thing is you comment on your topic. Do you think that this is a good idea? Do you think that your friend is being thoughtful? Do you think that your friend is being bored? You comment on the topic. That is the easiest way to start your 80 words essay. Number two, what do? Answer the question. When the question asks you, what activity should we do? We answer the question. That is your second sentence. Now, I try to keep it easy. I try to keep it simple. Today, which activity should we do? We are going for hiking. Okay, so now I will pause here until number 2 first. And then after writing these 2 sentences, we will continue to with sentence 3, sentence 4, and so on. Okay, so can we put down half of the answer first? Everybody, can I give you 50 seconds to fill in your to from subject? 1 minute lah. I give you 1 minute lah. To from subject. I'm going to freeze the screen. You start writing. To from subject. Look at the question. Did the question give you any information? What kind of email address? Why is there an oh my God? Yeah, I'm not done. Sorry, let me finish off. Okay, I am done. Now let's compare our answer, guys. Do you have the same thing? Don't mix up your to and from in exam. You are supposed to write to Jolene. You are Rina. So today we are all Rina, okay? We are all Rina. Oh my God. I don't know what kind of name is that. Okay, can we have a look at the subject? Subject, you don't even have to think if the question is provided. So if the question has already provided you with the title, you copy and paste only, okay? But if you want to impress your school examiner a little bit more, what you can do is you add on the word RE in front, just like me. See or not? I put in the word RE. What does RE here means? Reply. You try it on your own email. Whenever you reply to an email, the subject, they will automatically have the word RE. So you can try to put in RE whenever you are replying your question. But is it necessary? Is it a must? No, this is not a must. Just a good impression to your examiner. Just to let them feel, oh, you know what you're doing. Okay, now, what happens if exam doesn't provide you with the subject? If the question doesn't provide you with the subject, where do I get my subject from the topic? So you go back to your topic again. My topic is we should go on a nature-based activity, right? So I can actually just write nature-based activity. First sentence usually, no problem. You want to say school holiday is approaching, also can. But I feel that it's easier for you to pick your topic. So the reason why I want you to identify your topic, it is because you can put your topic into your subject. Now, we are ready. Let's write down our first sentence. What did I say just now? The first sentence is going to be my comment on my topic. A few things to remember here, yeah, guys. When I write my first sentence, you put down better word to replace good, repeat your topic. Number 3, is there any word map that you can use? Try to ask yourself, since we are talking about hiking, correct or not? Hiking is nature-based, hiking is outdoor. When we go outdoor, what do we have? We have the sun. Word map S. Just now we learned when we go out, that is related to the sun. When we talk about spare time activity, so those word map, you can try to use it. Okay, so come everybody. Now, one more thing, before I start writing, I want to remind everyone, since we are talking about the holiday that is approaching, we are going on a nature-based activity. We are doing this extra activity during our spare time. So let's see how many words from spare time here we can apply into this essay. All right, so let's go, everybody. We are going to start writing. Come, start. It is good. It is good. Can you please upgrade the word good? Don't use good anymore. I've given you so many options. To continue, look back at the question. What is your topic? Bring it down. Copy and paste. Go on. A nature-based activity. Why do I use orange color? To show you that I am really copying from the question. Why do I want you to copy from the question? To prevent yourself from going out of topic. To inform your teacher that you are answering the topic. But if you are good with sentences, you are good with vocabulary, you can always upgrade the word. How do I upgrade the word? For example, instead of saying go on a nature-based activity, go on a nature-based adventure, we can change it. It is good to go on a nature-based adventure. So look at how you can change the word. Okay? Now, guys, since we are talking about outdoor confirm there will be sun. Let's use our word map. Yes. Go on a nature-based activity. Soaking the sun we can use. Also, when we go on a nature-based activity, we are trying to relax, right? So if I want to talk about relax, what is the word map that we can use? Starts with T. Because normally when there's no holiday, I will be studying, no time to ah. Now that when I go holiday, I can ah. Very good. Yes, we can use word map T. So everybody, come, can you recall? Put down your word map T for me. Two. Put down your word map T. Very good. Yes, your answer is correct. 3 words. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody, this is how you can change your answer, upgrade your answer, your sentence to become better. It is a marvelous idea to go on a nature-based activity to take a breather. It is a super idea to go on a nature-based activity to take a breather. Okay, first sentence done. Second sentence, answer the question. Remember, yeah, we are giving suggestion. We are suggesting to go hiking. So when you give suggestion, how can you challenge yourself to use better sentence? Refer back to page number 5. One of the 6 sentences here. You can try to use one of the 6 sentences here. Okay? So up to you whether you want to use I suggest, why don't you, but you cannot use why don't you because over here I am going on holiday as well. Why don't we? Okay, so everyone, let's try using sentence. So how do I use sentence? Not sentence, sorry, question. Why don't we? Answer the question. How do you answer the question? Look back at the question. Why don't we go hiking to, okay, put down word map S. Very good. 4 words. 4 words. Put down word map S. 4 words. Very good. Good job. Thank you for remembering the words. Good job, guys. Yes. Soak up the sun. Question mark. Don't forget your question mark. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Yes. So this is how you do it. Not too bad, right? Very easy, right? Okay, so now we are done with our introduction. We need to move on to our content. For content, how many sentences or how many things do we need? We need a total of 6. What are these 6 things? Come, let's continue to the slide here. Everybody, again, reminding you, whenever you do your 80 words essay, you only need to have 10 things. The first comment on topic, the second is to answer the question. Thank you, Li Wen. The remaining 6 sentences will be points and elaboration. We need to have 3 points. We need to have 3 elaboration. So the third and fourth sentences will be your reason 1 plus elaboration 1. So guys, can I please pick your mind a little bit? I want to borrow your brain for a little bit. Can you tell me what are the reasons we are going on hiking? Why would I choose to go hiking? Why would we want to go hiking? Yep, it's a good form of exercise. Okay, I'll put down your idea. It's a good form of exercise. Any more? To increase your muscle mass, embrace nature. Someone mentioned about nature. Experience new things, correct? So experience new thing, exercise. So basically everybody is talking about exercise and nature. Anything else? Relax, to create more memories with friends. Okay. Social. Okay, let me think. How do I put it in here? Okay, I would say to relax. To relax and okay, let me think. I would say to relax will be quite similar to nature. What I would suggest you guys in exam, let's say if you cannot think of any idea, you can always link it to money. Okay, how do I link it to money? Can you refer back to the question? In the question here, we have a lot of choices. We have whitewater rafting, bird watching, caving, abseiling, right? But why do I choose hiking? Why do you think hiking is one of the cheapest activity? Yeah, save money, but why? Yes, thank you, Cheng Yu. Thank you, Joanne. Yes, it doesn't require too much equipment. Of course, you can talk about socializing, you can talk about relaxation, but I just want you guys to remember in exam, if you cannot think of any idea, always link to money because money makes the world goes round. Whatever question you ask, whatever question they come out, confirm it will relate to money one. Okay, so this is one of the ways you can force yourself to give special idea. All right, so the last one here, we are going to talk about no equipment. Okay, just like I told you, we need to have 6 sentences, right? Same thing lah. Every point, I need to have reason, I need to have elaboration. So this will be my sentence 5, sentence 6, sentence 7, sentence 8. Reason 2, elaboration 2. Reason 3, elaboration 3. Now, everyone, since we are talking about exercise for the first point, right? Why do you say hiking is a good form of exercise? Somebody mentioned about speeding up our metabolism rate. Correct, correct. Hiking speeds up our metabolism rate. But what kind of exercise is hiking? What do we call exercise that makes our heart go tup, 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 tup? Aerobic. No, it's not extreme. Starts with C. Tup, 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 tup. Your heart. What is the word related to heart? Anybody? Starts with C. Cardio. Yes. So for those of you who are blah blah, let me just give you an idea. Let me just tell you, when it comes to exercising, exercising comes in 2 forms. One is cardio exercise, another one is strength training. One trains on your heart, another trains on your muscle. So why do we say that hiking can speed up our metabolism rate? Because hiking is actually a cardio exercise that cause our heart go tup, 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 tup. Yes, correct. Cardiovascular versus muscle building, correct. So later, we are going to give our elaboration saying that, oh my God, why is it not working? Hold on. Hold on. We can say that exercise actually, I don't know why it's not working. Okay. We can say that exercise actually help us to raise our heart rate because it is actually a cardio exercise. Okay, next one, nature. The reason why I go on a hiking activity is because of the nature. When I see beautiful nature, I will like to take picture, right? When we talk about taking picture, we can always use word map P. So this is how I remind myself. Word map P. I don't know what is this word map P. Later you are going to write down for me. Okay? So let's put down these 3 points first. Come, continue. Now, good job. Before we continue, I want to answer this common question students will like to ask me is, teacher, do I put it in the same paragraph? Do I put it into the next paragraph? Do I write 1 paragraph? Do I write 3 paragraphs? Unfortunately, different teacher has different requirement. So I would suggest you to ask your teacher, like, teacher, am I allowed to write 3 paragraph or 1 paragraph? Different teacher has different requirement. I'm so sorry, I can't answer on behalf of them. But let's say I'm talking about PT3, okay? According to exam format, it doesn't really matter how many paragraph you put in. Of course, you cannot put more than 3 paragraph. Maximum is 3. Okay, so yeah, this one you have to go back to ask your teacher. Your school format is 1 paragraph. That's what I will be doing also. I will be doing in 1 paragraph. So let's continue. Come. Hey. Okay. Yes, you can do that, but make sure you ask before the exam lah. You don't go and wait until, oh, on the day of exam, you go and ask, then it's not correct. Okay, all right, so now, when we begin our first sentence, what is your connector? Don't use firstly, don't use first and foremost. I think that is too formal. Instead, you can use the word for starters. For starters basically means this is my first point. This is the first point. Okay, so for starters, comma, hiking is great for. Hiking is great for our cardiovascular health. Full stop. You know, even light hiking can raise our heart rate to a moderate level. So we have point, we have elaboration. What is the word you know? You know is like the speaking discourse. Just like I told you, they don't really have a meaning, but it makes my email doesn't sound so formal. So we use the word you know. Okay. Continue to the next point. When we write the second point, we need to have the second linker. I try not to use besides that. I try not to use furthermore because again, it sounds very formal to me. I prefer to use what's more. What's more? Comma. It does not require special tools or equipment. No, don't need to change. It's just a sentence. Full stop. All we need is, anybody? What are the 2 things we need for hiking? Our legs. Unfortunately, that is not the answer. You are close. You are close for mentioning about the legs. Ah, yes, hiking shoe. Yes, you need to have good shoes. You need to have the stick. I think the stick is also optional. So two things that you need is one is the shoe. The second one, no, bag is not important, is your clothes, your breathable clothes. You don't go and wear the wrong clothes and then you will sweat too much and then you don't have the energy to continue. So that is why. Please remember, whenever we are writing our essay, whenever we touches on shoe, don't forget to use the word a pair of. You don't go and write a shoe, okay? A shoe means one of your leg is going to be kaki ayam. Cannot. So must be a pair of good walking shoes and breathable clothing. Full stop. I forget about the nature. I was supposed to write the nature, then I forget about it. Okay, okay. Come, next one, we want to write the nature. Okay. Okay, moving on to the third point, not forgetting, comma. Okay, before we continue, very good question. Why is it is and not are? Because because my sentence in front, no, it's not because of the word a pair, it's because the word all. I'm putting the shoe and the clothing together as one group. That's why all we need is. So usually when we have the word all can be singular, can be plural, but it depends on situation. So in this situation, I want to give the idea that you need very minimal special equipment. That's why we put it as singular. Okay? So continue, yeah. Not forgetting, hiking allow us to get close to. Anybody remember what is a better word to replace nature? This is a word map from chapter 3. My student, can you remember or not? Word map M. You know one. Word map M. I told you before, why do we call nature her? Yes, thank you, Ziyan. The correct word should be Mother Nature. This is one of the easiest lah. So get close to Mother Nature. When you write Mother Nature, remember that M have to be in capital letter. Okay, so let me just change this. Get close to Mother Nature. Good job. Full stop. Okay, since a word map P, we are talking about beautiful place. Of course, we have to kachak, kachak, kachak. So go, put down your word map P. Thank you, Joanne, correct? 5 words, everyone. Go, go, go. Put down your 5-word P word map. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Check your answer. Comma, continue. Yes, correct. We can even capture scenic view along the way. Full stop. Okay. Yes, you can use picturesque view, no problem. Breathtaking view, no problem. Capture view that is second to none. Remember? We recently learned the word second to none. Out of these words, you can use it. Bird's eye view, yes, but bird's eye view basically means that you are taking from the top. And if you want to use bird's eye view, don't forget it's bird apostrophe S-I. Okay, so my student, you know what to do, don't just use the word good. Good view, beautiful view. You can use second to none. You can use out of this world. Okay, so everybody, we have 2 more sentences. I told you, right? You only need to have 10 things. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What are our 9 and 10? 9 and 10 is basically your conclusion, your closing, and number 10 will be your wish. Okay, so how do we do our closing? Let's go. What do you think? Question mark. What do you think? Question mark. If you don't want to waste too much time writing your number 10, it can be as simple as bye. Okay, closing your friend. Put down your name, please. Write down your name. Oh yeah, Rina, correct. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, don't write down your name. You are Rina today. I'm so sorry to the guys. The guys, you are still Rina today. Okay, now I want to give you an idea. If exam, they are not talking about nature-based activity, they are talking about going out, maybe you go out to the mall. Instead of writing bye, you can actually say, can't wait to eat, drink, and be merry with you. So the word mat e can also be used here. All right. So to conclude, everyone, please remember that in exam, so long as your question is related to spare time, things you do during your free time, the first thing you need to do is write down what are the 9 words before you even start writing your essay. You write down your SPARETIME, and as you write your essay, you can look at how these SPARETIME can help you to upgrade your essay. For example, in this essay, of course, we didn't use a lot. We didn't use everything, but I think that's good enough. We use take a breather. We talk about soak up the sun, Mother Nature, picture paints 1,000 words. We have already used 4. It's good that you are not using everything, because when you use everything, it feels like you overdo it, and it will make your email feels very weird and strange. So yeah, hopefully today I have given you an idea of how to apply word map into your essay. You also understand how to have 10 things to talk about in your 80 words essay. Okay, so if you have no more question, then that's about it for today. Thank you. I hope I have helped. Yes. Yep. Thank you. Bye-bye. Hope to hear from you soon. Okay, bye. Thank you. Miss you too, Shael. What do you want to ask, Diwan?